And now it's time for the final guest on this morning's show. We're joined by our beauty expert, Sarah Davis. Thank you for joining us again this morning,
Sarah.
Good
morning.
Now, we're going to be talking about hands, and they do say that, you know, your hands do give away your age. My mum's always said to me since I was very little, take care of your hands because that's what everyone will notice about you when you're older. And you see my nanny with all her wrinkly hands, you think, oh, that will never be me. But actually, we really do need to start looking after our hands, don't we?
We do.
And it can make a big difference as well. I think even when you go to a job interview, you shake your hands, they see your hands, and if you've got nice manicured nails, it gives a great impression that actually you are a professional person and you know, you're giving that good image to the rest of the world. So it's very important.
It is.
But it is something that we tend to neglect. So.
We do, and especially myself, being a beauty therapist, I do tend to neglect my hands, which obviously they're on show the whole time.
All the time, yeah.
And like you say, you can see, you know, tell a person's age by their hands. The skin on the hands are so much thinner than the rest of the skin on the body.
And it goes through a lot as well, doesn't it? You're always using your hands when you're washing up.
Yeah.
You know, if you're washing dishes, if you're washing clothes, gardening, absolutely anything.
Yes.
Your hands are the first port of call, so they're going through an awful lot.
Everything, detergents, you name it, you know, so it is very important to look after your hands as well. Nourish them with hand creams and also take care of your nails as well. And cleansing is also very important.
Fantastic. So let's go right back to the basics, because obviously you do wash your hands a million times a day. You should do, definitely, you should try to. So take us right back to the sort of what we're using when we're washing our hands.
Okay, yeah, obviously hygiene reasons we need to wash our hands an awful lot, obviously when we're preparing food or, you know, even the treatments that I do, very important. So yeah, we can start with something like a nice soap here. It's our fair trade organic soap.
And these all come in different scents, don't they? We've got geranium, cinnamon and orange, and lemongrass.
Yeah, you'll always find with a soap or any kind of face hand wash, you'll get kind of the citrus oils in there because they're antibacterial as well. So
generally they are quite citrusy, aren't they? Yes. Hand washes.
Yeah, they are. And a soap, yeah, it's nice. Obviously, going back to basics with the soap.
This one smells, yeah, because we always think of the squirty pumps. That's become sort of the common thing.
Yes.
But sometimes it is nice to get a special hand soap. They're quite pretty, actually.
Yeah, especially. And now, you know, with more kind of organic ranges out there, you know, the soaps aren't stripping the skin as previous soaps have done.
This one smells gorgeous. This is the cinnamon and orange, and it smells like Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite nice because there's such a strong link, isn't there, with scent and memories.
Yes, definitely.
So actually it's quite a nice way to sort of take you back.
And especially if you're washing your hands, like, you know, so often throughout the day, why not get something really nice and have a treat and, and look after your hands in that way?
So much. For a few more pence, you can get such a nice scenting thing.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And then obviously we're going to go on to, or you can actually exfoliate your hands.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who is perhaps keen, a gardener, you know, or into, well, even, you know, a guy who's...
Men tend to be more with feminist, say,
you know, something.
If you're a builder, electrician, plumber, those
more
sort of
hands-on DIY.
Yeah.
Then here, Hands First have brought out this real nice exfoliating hand wash, and it's absolutely brilliant. Really kind of gets into the dirt, obviously under your nails as well. Because that's somewhere where you know you can get a lot of bacteria under there.
I actually heard that apparently, I don't know if this is true, so please don't quote me, although it's going on television, so I will get quoted. But apparently, the germs under your nails, there's worse than the germs on a toilet seat. Is that right?
Correct.
So when you bite your nails, you actually might as well be licking a toilet seat.
And you're putting them in your mouth, and you'd never dream of doing that, would you, with the toilet seat? So it's very important. Obviously, a nail brush is ideal as well to use. And again, for gardeners who, you know, get the soil underneath the nails, that's brilliant for that. And also here they have invisible gloves, which is a dry barrier cream, which I'm really quite excited about. You know, coming into to winter. Yeah. I don't know about yourself, but even just being outside in the cold, your skin, it gets very chapped. This is like a barrier, and they say it's like an invisible glove, basically. So you'll be wearing gloves.
Can you feel it when it's on the skin?
You know, it's absolutely lovely. It goes on, very velvety feel. You can actually feel it go on, but instantly it's dried into the skin. So yeah, I really like this product, and I'll definitely be using this for coming into winter.
Fantastic. Now, just before we go any further, looking at the pretty polishes, because we do like to make our hands look very, very pretty, we're going to actually have a look at a manicure you did on me earlier in the week.
Brilliant. Yeah, here we are. We're just kind of preparing the nails before we start with our manicure. Manicure is a brilliant way to look after your skin and also to take care of your nail, more in-depth way than perhaps you'd look after them yourself. And obviously filing nails is very important to encourage growth. Some people do suffer with nails that don't grow, or even, you know, people that nail bite. A manicure's ideal. Here I'm applying a nice hand mask. This is very nice for a deep nourishing treatment. You could do this before you go to bed. It's brilliant to look after your skin before you go to bed. Put them in nice mitts and you can actually sleep overnight. And here we are with the manicure. I'm leaving it on for about 10 minutes to soak deep into the skin's layers. And some hot mitts just to remove it. Obviously circulation in our hands, we do suffer sometimes with cold hands. This is a great way to encourage circulation, and also with the hand massage as well. This is a nice luxury hand cream, and this massages nice into the skin. And also remember, when you do apply your hand cream, do concentrate on your nail bed as well, and the cuticle area around the nails. Okay, looking after the cuticle here, we do get a lot of dry skin on the nail bed. Do remember that our nails do need this treatment. The skin can actually grow onto the nail bed, which will obviously, stunt the growth. And then we're just preparing for the polish. Everyone after a manicure likes to have a pretty polish. And a base coat is very important before we apply a colour, obviously to stop the discoloration of the nails. And then we chose here a really nice bright pink. And always using 2 coats when I apply my polish, obviously to make it last a lot longer. And adding some nail art, which is, makes just a nice finishing touch with a top coat as well. And Amy has lovely nails, as you can see, nice long nails.
Now, if you have a professional manicure done, actually that polish can last quite a few weeks, can't it? Because if I do polish myself, it'll chip in a couple of days, but a lot of people in the recession, they're a bit reluctant to go and get a professional manicure done, but actually it's so worth it, because not only is it relaxing, but really it does last a long time, so good for a holiday or something.
Yeah, brilliant, pre-holiday treatment, fantastic.
Now, I loved that colour, that bright pink, very girly, very me, but obviously different skin tones suit different colours.
Yes.
So if you have very pale skin, what colour would you recommend on the nails?
A pale skin, you can get away with pinks, and also red. Red I like on a pale skin.
It's quite a nice contrast, isn't it? That sort of snow white skin and then the deep red.
A nice red would go with pale skin, and some, like yourself, quite a cerise pink.
Yeah, definitely.
That
so quite girly colours.
Yes, girly colours.
So what about sort of medium, if you've got a bit of a tan olive skin?
A bit of a tan, you can go for maybe more of a lighter pink.
Because would that look washed out on pale skin?
Yes, it would very washed out. And obviously deep colours as well, you can go for with a medium skin type, deep, like your very rich colours. That will kind of, help with enhance the tan.
Oh, okay, fantastic. And what about if you've got really, really dark skin?
Really dark skin, here we have from Avon, this nice sunshine colour. It's very bright.
It is, that would scare me a little bit.
Yeah, it would. That bright. But if you've got a nice dark Caribbean skin, I think that would complement it very nicely. You can be a bit more
adventurous, can't you? Because darker skins can wear always, like with neon, that was a trend that was in a few years ago, and I would just look ghastly. But people who've got darker skin, it's really a lovely base to set off the bright colours. So be adventurous if you're blessed with darker skin.
Younger people can get away with these things as well, can't they? These bright colours.
The pink one in the middle, that's a lovely sort of neutral one for everybody.
Yes, for everybody, for hands as well. Pixie here, this nail varnish. And what I like about this nail varnish as well is they don't use the toxic chemicals in the products. That's something that's
fantastic.
Aware on the market now of the chemicals, of the research they're doing.
And also, if you're biting your nails, then it's, if you really can't not bite your nails, then that's a really good one to sort of think, well, I'm not doing my body too much damage.
Exactly. Or if you're a pregnant lady and you don't want to incorporate, and have chemicals, you go for something which don't use those.
Well, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of this morning's segment. It's been fascinating as always. It's made me want to be very girly over the weekend. Those little gems you did were beautiful as well, so I might be investing in some of those.